copiar. Ahí estoy ya. Necesito, porfa, antes de iniciar, que me copien esas 4 preguntas. Porfa. Cuando las hayan copiado, me avisan, porfa. Solo son 4 nada más. Que es en base a los audios que les voy a poner ahora. Hola, Keila. Hola, Cari. Hola, Yuli.
Hi, teacher. Hi,
¿Qué,
teacher.
qué tal?
Algo cansada.
Fíjate que así me siento yo también.
Es que me tocó andar caminando por todo el centro hoy.
¿Y eso?
Fui a hacer unos mandados.
Ah.
Y anduve bajo el sol y con el gran calor que está haciendo ahorita.
Sí, ya me imagino. Pero ya nos vamos a
¿Usted,
relajar.
teacher, qué tal?
Fíjate que bien. Hoy no tuve clases en la mañana porque... copiemos esas 4 preguntas, porfa, y me avisan cuando las copien. Yo le estaba dando clases de inglés a unos chicos que van para Estados Unidos, pero hoy se fueron y la cancelamos. Entonces hoy tuve prácticamente toda la mañana libre. Hasta mañana ya otra vez.
Así que hoy fue día de vacation.
Se podría decir que sí. Se podría decir que sí. Me avisan, porfa, cuando terminen de copiar las 4 preguntas. Los enlaces de YouTube, esos no lo vayan a copiar. Cristian me dijo que iba a ingresar tarde. Andrea no me ha escrito. Por ahí vi a Jasmine, pero ya no vi que ingresara. Me avisan, porfa. Señores, esta es la última semana del nivel número 2. Ahí viene Jasmine.
Ya, teacher, las copié.
Ok, excelente.
Ya terminé, teacher.
Excelente. Marcelo, ¿cómo vamos? Jasmine, ¿qué tal? Vaya, apúrate pues, hijo.
Good evening.
Hello. Si podemos,
Hello, teacher.
copiemos las 4 preguntas que salen ahí, hija, porfa.
Ok.
Solo son 4 nada más. Ya las voy a mandar al grupo también. Fíjense que a mí casi no me gusta poner a copiar a los alumnos, pero a veces sí es necesario copiar. Hello, Jeremy, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estamos?
Hola, ¿todo bien? ¿Todo bien?
Excelente, hijo. Copiemos las 4 preguntas que acabo de mandar ahí y las que estoy aquí compartiendo son las mismas.
Vaya.
Miren, no les pido letra Palmer, vea, o sea, solamente necesito que las tengan ahí a la mano por cualquier cosa. Ya un minutito más y comienzo. Porque antes de iniciar necesito que tengan esas preguntas. Hola, Génesis. ¿Qué tal?
Bien, ¿y usted?
Bien, hija. Copiemos las preguntas que he puesto ahí, hija, porfa. Las mandé al grupo también. Ok, chicos, 30 segundos y comienzo.
Teacher, ¿esas preparamos la respuesta ya o más adelante?
No. Cada pregunta es en base a cada video que les voy a poner. Entonces, en este caso, vamos a escuchar 4 audios en inglés. Vamos a ver y escuchar 4 audios. Y aparte de discutir de qué trata cada audio, me van a contestar cada una de esas preguntas. Por ejemplo, está el audio número 1 que trata acerca de las daily routine, o sea, de las rutinas diarias. Está el audio número 2 que es acerca del weather, en este caso de los climas. Está el audio número 3 que habla acerca de las mascotas. Y está el audio número 4 que también es referente a la pregunta 4, que habla acerca de, bueno, en el caso de la número 4 sí es un tema en general. Habla en este caso de los trabajos. Y aquí, por ejemplo, en el caso de la pregunta número 1, perdón, tell me about your daily routine. Simplemente usted me va a decir su rutina diaria. Eso ya lo hemos hecho antes. What's your favorite weather and why? ¿Cuál es tu clima favorito y por qué? Number 3, how important is to have a pet? Is to have pets for you? ¿Qué tan importante es tener mascotas para ti? Y en la opinión de la pregunta 4, how important is to have a good salary? ¿Qué tan importante es tener un buen salario? Ok. Vamos ya con el primer video. ¿Por qué estoy haciendo este tipo de ejercicios? Porque no es lo mismo que usted me escuche a mí hablar en inglés a que usted escuche a otras personas, porque si no solamente se van a acostumbrar a mi tono de voz y a mi timbre, en este caso de cómo yo lo hablo. So, in this case, we are going to listen an audio and you are going to write it down what the audio or the listening is about. La ventaja o una de las ventajas de este audio is because we are going to have, well, it has some lyrics and subtitles. So if you want, you can listen and you can read at the same time. O sea, la ventaja que tienen para este audio y para, bueno, yo creo que los 4 audios tienen esa ventaja, que puede ir leyendo lo que la persona va en este caso hablando. Ok, please be ready with the audio number 1.
You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. You ready? So today I'll talk about my daily routine. My routine
Según el audio, ¿de qué va a hablar la persona?
Daily routine.
Daily routine, exacto.
is different on weekdays and weekends. I'll tell you about my routine on weekdays. So, I normally wake up at about 6 or 6:15 a.m. I like waking up early. I don't like getting up late.
Según el audio, ¿qué le gusta a él?
Waking up early.
Ajá. O sea, ¿le gusta levantarse?
Temprano.
Y que no... Exacto. Y cuando dice, I don't like to getting up late, ¿qué no le gusta a él?
Levantarse tarde.
Exacto. A eso es lo que me refiero, que vayamos tratando de identificar el audio. Si ustedes se fijan la ventaja que tiene subtitles. Ok, continue.
When I wake up, the first thing I do is read my Bible. Then
¿Qué es lo primero que hace?
Leer la Biblia.
Leer la
Excelente.
Biblia.
I study languages for a little while. Currently, I'm studying Indonesian. I like to study in the morning because I feel motivated.
¿Por qué le gusta estudiar en las mañanas?
Se siente
Porque se siente
motivado.
motivado.
Excelente.
Other people prefer studying in the evening. Do you like studying in the morning, afternoon, or evening?
Jeremy, what do you prefer? To study in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening?
In the afternoon.
Why?
Because I have to go to the, no sé cómo decir, pero Federación de Voleibol.
For example, you can say, I have my volleyball classes in the morning.
Ah, ok. Entonces, I have to go
To my volleyball classes.
to my volleyball classes.
Yes. For example, Kayla, in your opinion, what do you prefer? To study in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening?
I prefer in the morning
Why?
because I like to study con la luz del sol, no sé.
Okay. For example, I prefer to study in the morning because I like the lights.
Ajá. I like the light. Me gusta la luz.
Okay, yeah, perfect, simple. Okay, ahora bien, Marcelo, ¿cuál es la diferencia? What's the difference between afternoon and evening?
Afternoon es tarde
Ujú.
y evening es
Ujú. Noche. Ujú.
ah,
Teacher, pero y noche que no se dice good night. ¿Cuál es la diferencia, Marcelo, si yo digo good evening y good night? Si ambas son noches. ¿Qué pasa si yo te digo a vos good evening? ¿Qué te estoy diciendo?
buenas noches.
Y si yo te digo good night,
Buenas noches.
¿y cuál es la diferencia?
No sé, no hay.
Claro
Sí.
que sí hay. La diferencia es que si yo te digo, hey Marcelo, good evening, hey buenas noches, te estoy saludando, hey, ¿qué ondas? Good evening. Pero si yo te digo, ok Marcelo, good night, ok Marcelo, me voy a ir a dormir, buenas noches. Esa es la diferencia. Ok, continue.
So, after I study, I usually eat some fruit. This is my first food of the day. Then I start my work. I usually start working at 7:30 a.m. Most of
¿Qué hacer a las 7:30 de la mañana?
Inicia su trabajo.
Excelente.
O entra a su
other
trabajo.
people start
Yes.
at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I like starting early though. I'm an English teacher and I teach many students.
¿Cuál es la profesión?
Un profesor de
Teacher.
inglés.
Excelente.
I have different students every day. Some days I have many classes, and other days I have fewer classes.
Si yo digo, some days I have many classes and some days I have few. ¿Cuál es la diferencia si yo digo, I have many and I have few classes?
Muchas,
Que,
pocas.
ajá, a veces tiene bastantes y
Ujú. Y a veces tengo few y a veces tengo pocas, few.
Most of my students are from Brazil and Russia, but I have students from many other countries too. Every day, I talk to people from all over the world. This is really fun. I love my job. So, during my workday, I have some breaks. Sometimes I have a 30-minute break between classes. During my
¿Qué significa break? Hey, tengo un break.
Un refrigerio, descanso.
Un descanso. Teacher, ¿y qué significa break? Entonces, ¿cuál es la diferencia entre break y break? break es descanso. Pero ¿y break? Es un verbo y significa quebrar. Quebrar. Entonces, break. Porque los alumnos a veces se confunden con la pronunciación. Entonces, break. Hey, tengo un break. Hey, tengo un descanso. Hey, the students breaks the window. El estudiante quiebra la ventana. Break, quebrar.
Breaks, I eat, study, and hang out with my wife. My last class usually ends at 4:30 or 5 p.m. Many Americans get off work at 5 p.m. After I get off work, I eat dinner. My wife cooks dinner every weekday, so we eat at home. I'm always hungry when I finish work. In the US, people eat dinner early, like at 6 p.m. This is very common. In other countries, people eat dinner late, like at 9 p.m. I don't like this. For us, dinner is the biggest meal of the day. We eat a lot for dinner. My wife and I eat meat, vegetables, and other food.
¿Qué comen regularmente?
Carne y vegetales.
Excelente.
Some days, I exercise in the evening too. I don't exercise every day, only some days. I should exercise more though. After I exercise and eat dinner, I eat dessert.
Después de cenar, ¿qué más come? I eat dessert. Ujú.
Un postre.
Un postre, gracias. Entonces, hace ejercicio, después cena y después se come un postre. Ojo, recuerden que este video me lo van a explicar en inglés. Aquí les estoy ayudando. Para los otros tres videos, perdón, no les voy a ayudar.
I normally have milk and cookies. I love milk and cookies.
Normalmente, ¿qué es el postre que toma?
Leche y galletas.
Excelente.
Galletas.
Leche y galletas.
After dessert, I study my languages more. Then I spend time with my wife. Lastly, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed.
¿Cuáles son las últimas acciones que hace antes de dormirse? Lastly. Y por último, lastly, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed.
Se toma un baño,
Ujú.
se lava los dientes,
Ujú. Y se prepara para
dormir.
excelente.
I usually go to bed at 10 p.m. So that's my normal routine on weekdays. I like to have a consistent routine. I plan my days and I try to follow my plan. Some people don't like planning their days. They prefer to do different things every day. I like doing different things too, but I like having a general plan to follow. If I don't have a general plan, I feel lost. I like having a daily routine. However, on the weekends, I do many different activities. My weekends are very different from my weekdays, but I always wake up and go to bed at the same time every day. That doesn't change.
¿Cuál es la diferencia entre week y weekend?
Week, semana.
¿Y weekend?
Week.
Fin de semana.
I like to start and end every day at the same time. Okay, that's all for today. Leave a comment and tell me if you have a
Okay, now we are going to listen again the audio, but without subtitles. Solamente lo vamos a escuchar, pero no van a ir viendo en este caso. Solo lo van a escuchar. Y nos preparamos y me dicen de qué trata el audio.
Teacher, no sé si soy yo, pero yo no escucho nada.
Yo pensé que era mi teléfono, pero yo tampoco escucho
Okay,
nada.
so I'm so sorry, my goodness. I have to share the screen. Ay, tengo que compartir pantalla para que lo escuchen, creo yo. Ok, bueno, yo no hubiera querido que fueran viendo los... Bueno, ahí usted solito trate la manera de no ir leyendo, solamente escuche, por favor. Solamente escuche, sí, la verdad que para que puedan escuchar el audio tengo que compartir pantalla. Entonces lo que vamos a hacer es lo siguiente. Ok.
This A1 English listening practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. You ready? So today I'm going to talk about my daily routine. My routine is different on weekdays and weekends. I'll tell you about my routine on weekdays. So, I normally wake up at about 6 or 6:15 a.m. I like waking up early. I don't like getting up late. When I wake up, the first thing I do is read my Bible. Then I study languages for a little while. Currently, I'm studying Indonesian. I like to study in the morning because I feel motivated. Other people prefer studying in the evening. Do you like studying in the morning, afternoon, or evening? So, after I study, I usually eat some fruit. This is my first food of the day. Then I start my work. I usually start working at 7:30 a.m. Most other people start at 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. I like starting early though. I'm an English teacher and I teach many students. I have different students every day. Some days I have many classes, and other days I have fewer classes. Most of my students are from Brazil and Russia, but I have students from many other countries too. Every day I talk to people from all over the world. This is really fun. I love my job. So, during my workday, I have some breaks. Sometimes I have a 30-minute break between classes. During my breaks, I eat, study, and hang out with my wife. My last class usually ends at 4:30 or 5 p.m. Many Americans get off work at 5 p.m. After I get off work, I eat dinner. My wife cooks dinner every weekday, so we eat at home. I'm always hungry when I finish work. In the US, people eat dinner early, like at 6 p.m. This is very common. In other countries, people eat dinner late, like at 9 p.m. I don't like this. For us, dinner is the biggest meal of the day. We eat a lot for dinner. My wife and I eat meat, vegetables, and other food. Some days I exercise in the evening too. I don't exercise every day, only some days. I should exercise more though. After I exercise and eat dinner, I eat dessert. I normally have milk and cookies. I love milk and cookies. After dessert, I study my languages more. Then I spend time with my wife. Lastly, I take a shower, brush my teeth, and get ready for bed. I usually go to bed at 10 p.m. So, that's my normal routine on weekdays. I like to have a consistent routine. I plan my days, and I try to follow my plan. Some people don't like planning their days. They prefer to do different things every day. I like doing different things too, but I like having a general plan to follow. If I don't have a general plan, I feel lost. I like having a daily routine.
Okay. Well, the man was talking about his daily routine. Where does he work? What he likes to eat, the activities that he does before to go to bed, He was mentioned the time that he's ready to go to bed. He mentioned his plans, etc., etc., etc. Before to start, we are going to answer the question number 1. And the question is about your daily routine. But I have a question. Genesis, can you please turn on your audio before to start?
Hello.
Your daily routine is similar to the man in the video? Yes or not?
Not.
It's totally different.
Yes.
Can you please tell me about your daily routine?
Well, I wake 7 a.m. I don't like wake up early. I prefer hating up late. I see my class at 7 a.m. at 11 a.m. And after I have my breakfast and my lunch at the same time.
Okay, stop please for the time. Now, can you please tell me what is the audio, the listening about?
I listened. He wake up 7 a.m. He like wake up early. He don't like hating up late. The first thing he to do is read the Bible. He like study in the morning because feel motive and he study. He after he study he eating the fruit at 7 a.m. He working his English teacher. Every day he talk with her students around the world.
Stop. Excelente. Nos preparamos para el segundo audio. Excelente. Muy bien. Can you please, Genesis, help me to choose the next student?
Marcela.
Okay, Marcela, are you ready? I don't know if you are working or not, Marce. Okay, are you ready or not?
Really, I don't understand, but I can try.
Okay, but if you want, but did you listen the video? Did you listen it? Okay. Okay, if you want, just tell me. Question number 1. Just tell me about your daily routine, please.
Okay, my daily routine is I wake up at 5 a.m. I take a shower, I brush my teeth, I go to my job at 6:20 a.m. I work to 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. And usually when I go to my home at 7:20 p.m. And
I have a question. Your daily routine is similar every day or it change?
It's similar every day.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Marce. Thank you. Can you please help me to choose, and please be ready with the second video, okay?
Okay.
Help me to choose the next student.
Jasmine.
Okay, Jasmine, can you please turn on your audio?
Okay, teacher.
Jasmine, is your daily routine similar to the video?
A few similar.
Okay,
Yeah.
explain. Can you please tell me about your daily routine?
Okay, teacher. I am usually I always wake up early in the morning. I have to I ride my bicycle.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a sport.
Okay.
Spinning.
Okay.
Spinning.
Ah, okay, perfect. In your house?
Yes, in my house.
Okay.
Entonces, in the morning or in the evening.
Okay.
And I am on work home office.
Ah, okay, perfect.
Okay.
Do you prepare breakfast in the morning or not?
Yes, breakfast and lunch.
Ah, okay.
For my daughter and me.
Okay. Now, can you please tell me, do you understand the audio? Do you understand the listen what the man was talking about?
Yes.
Can you please explain to me?
Okay, he's a man, very, I don't know, disciplinado. Organizer, okay. It's a organizer, it's a teacher. He's a teacher. He's working the all day. He have a Christian valores.
Values.
Values, yeah. He love your work.
His work, el trabajo de él, his work.
He love, ¿cómo se dice? Él ama su trabajo, él disfruta.
Así como
enjoy.
Así como dijiste, solamente que dijiste es your, pero como estamos hablando del trabajo de él, sería his job, en este caso del trabajo, his job.
Okay, his job, jobs.
He loves his job.
He loves his job. Only.
Okay, thank you so much. Perfect. Can you help me to choose the next student?
Okay, Jeremy? I don't know.
Okay, thank you. Jeremy, could you please turn on your audio?
Yes.
Jeremy, is your daily routine similar to the man's routine?
No.
Okay, can you please explain?
Yes. First, my daily routine, I woke up at 6 a.m. and after that, I go to work out. I go to work out in my volleyball class.
Okay.
Later, I come back at home because I have my lunch. And later, I do my homework while I listen to music. After that, I play video games with my friends or my cousin. And besides that, I go to the park. I go to the park to play basketball.
Stop. Now, do you understand all the man said about his routine?
Yeah, I think.
Can you explain to me a little bit, please?
Yes. Okay, the man, he talked about his daily routine, and he normally wakes up at 6 a.m. and he prefers wakes up very early. And also he reads the Bible, and he's a very good teacher. And yeah, so listen.
That is totally perfect. Thank you, Jeremy. Can you please help me to choose the next and last student?
Karina.
Okay, thank you. Kari, hello, welcome.
Hello,
Ready, please?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, first of all, please tell me about your daily routine.
Okay. I wake up at 8 a.m. I listen to music. I I take my breakfast at
Mhm.
9 a.m. Then I take my shower, and I go to my job in tattoo studio.
Okay.
I class. I class.
I have
I
class.
have a class the draw, and
Oh, really? Are you in a driving
yeah.
classes?
No,
Wow,
draw.
nice. Ah,
Yeah,
drawing
yeah.
classes. Okay. Okay.
And I go to my house at 6 a.m. at 6 p.m. Sorry.
PM. Okay, don't worry. Stop,
Okay.
stop. Now, do you understand the video?
Yes.
Okay, can you please explain me what's the audio or the listening is about?
He gets up at 6 a.m. because
Mhm.
he doesn't like to get up late. The first thing
Excellent.
he does is read the Bible, and he study engineering, and works at 7:30 a.m. He is an English teacher, and he loves his job, and he's at home, and his wife cooks for him in the United.
Stop. Muy bien, perfecto. Ok, vamos con el segundo video. Teacher, pero yo no he participado. No, no van a participar todos siempre con el mismo video. Ahora bien, los que ya participaron, si los vuelven a elegir, pues mi modo, vuelven a participar. Pero en este caso, voy a iniciar para el segundo video, voy a iniciar con Andrea, ya que ella no ha participado, y de ahí Andrea va a seguir eligiendo la siguiente persona. Ok, vamos con el video número 2. Ojo, para este video yo no voy a ir poniendo pausas como lo hice en el primero. Aquí nos vamos a ir de un solo. Solo que sí les voy a dejar los subtitles. Ok, please pay attention.
Listening practice video. You can use this video to train your listening and comprehension as I speak. You ready? So today, I'm going to talk about the weather.
The weather. ¿De qué va a tratar el audio?
Del clima.
Excelente.
This is an important topic because everybody talks about the weather. If you are learning English, you need to know how to talk about the weather. So let's start with sunny weather. Sunny weather is my favorite type of weather.
Sunny weather. Vamos con el primer clima, sunny. O sea, un día, o en este caso,
Soleado.
exacto.
When it's sunny outside, I'm happy. For me, hot weather is better than cold weather. Some people don't like the heat, but I don't mind the heat. It can be uncomfortable, but for me, that's okay. Some places are too hot, though. For example, the city of Las Vegas is really hot in the summer. I like hot weather, but not that hot. In really hot cities, you need to stay inside during the afternoon. In the US, most buildings in hot cities have air conditioning. Okay, now let's talk about cloudy days.
Vamos con el segundo clima, cloudy days. ¿Qué es cloudy days? Días.
Como días nublados.
Excelente, gracias.
I hate cloudy days. When the sun is not shining, I feel a little sad because I love sunny days. But cloudy days are normal. Every city has cloudy days. Some cities are always cloudy, like London. I can't live in a cloudy city. I need sunshine. Do you like sunny or cloudy days more? Okay, now let's talk about rainy days.
Rainy days. Vamos con otro clima, o sea, días.
Lluviosos.
Excelente, muy bien.
For me, rainy days are the worst. I love being outside, so this is why I don't like the rain. When it rains, I can't do anything outside. I have to stay indoors all day. Some people really like the rain. My wife likes the rain, but only when she's inside. She says that the sound of the rain is calming. I don't agree. I don't like the sound of the rain. It reminds me that I can't go outside. Of course, you can go outside when it's raining, but you need to take an umbrella. If you don't have an umbrella, you get wet. Sometimes it starts raining when I'm not home and I don't have an umbrella with me. This is the worst. I don't like getting wet. Also, when it rains, it can be dangerous to drive. Many people have car accidents when it rains. When the streets are wet, you need to drive slower. If you don't, you can have an accident. On rainy days, there are a lot of car accidents. I don't like driving in the rain. All right, now let's talk about windy days.
Siguiente clima, windy days. Días con mucho. Windy.
Viento.
Nieve.
Excelente. Viento. Vientos.
Some cities have a lot of wind, and this can be good or bad. If you live in a hot city, the wind can be good because it cools the city down. But if you live in a cold city, the wind can be bad because it makes it even colder. If the wind is really strong, it can cause problems. Sometimes trees fall down because of the strong wind. Usually, I prefer days that aren't windy. Okay, lastly, let's talk about the snow.
Y el último clima sería.
Nieve.
Excelente.
It doesn't snow in my city, so I don't see the snow often. Some years, my family goes to the mountains in the winter to ski and snowboard. I like the snow, but I don't want to live in a snowy city. It's too cold, and life is more difficult in the snow. I have some students that live in really cold cities. During the winter, the temperature can be -20 or -30 degrees Celsius. For me, that's crazy. I don't like the cold. Another bad type of weather is stormy weather.
Stormy weather. What is stormy?
De granizos.
¿Perdón?
Como de granizos.
Huracanes.
Tormenta.
Tormentas, excelente, tormentas.
In the US, we have some bad storms, like hurricanes and tornadoes. I've never seen a storm like this before, but I've seen many thunderstorms. These storms are not that bad, but I don't like lightning. Lightning can be scary. Okay, that's all for today.
Okay, that's all for today. Okay, Andrea, are you ready?
No, I'm ready, teacher.
If you want, you can try it. Podemos tratar. If you want, you can try it. Don't worry.
Es que me ausenté un ratito.
Okay, but if you want, we can try it. Vamos a tratar. Okay. Question number 2. What's your favorite weather and why? Te voy a dar mi opinión. ¿Cuál es tu clima favorito y por qué? Y te voy a dar una opinión bien sencilla. Okay. My favorite weather is rainy because I like to stay at home. I like to see the rain. And when we have rainy days, I love to drink hot chocolate and watch television. So, Andrea, in your opinion, what's your favorite weather and why? Y se prepara Keila. Okay, Andrea. What's your favorite weather? Rainy, sunny, snow, cloudy?
My favorite weather is sunny days.
Okay, why?
Because I go to the beach.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I visit different place in the
For example,
¿cómo se dice? Any hours days, en cualquier hora del día.
at any time.
At any time.
Okay. For example, what do you prefer? A sunny day or a rainy day? What do you prefer? Sunny days or rainy days?
Sunny days.
So in this case, well, I'm not sure, but this coming May, en el mes de mayo, yes, this coming May, well, it's going to start the rainy days. Well, in my case, it depends. I like sunny days, but not at all. I prefer rainy days. So can you please, Andrea, mention what kind of activities we can do or practice in a rainy day?
What
What kind of activities?
I drink coffee.
Okay, what else?
I sleeping.
Okay, and one more, please.
I don't know, teacher.
Can we go to swim in a rainy day? Can we go to swim in a rainy day?
No.
Why? Teacher, because it's raining. Why, Andrea? For example, in my case, I love to swim under the rain. It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Do you like to swim? Oh my God. Do you like to swim under the rain?
No.
No,
No.
really? Okay, it's your opinion. I respect. Thank you so much, Andrea. Perfect.
Thank you.
Kayla, in your opinion. Okay, according to the equation, what's your favorite weather and why?
My favorite weather is raining days
Why?
because I love the cold
Mm-hmm.
and I love drink chocolate when I see the rain.
Okay, thank you. Stop. Thank you so much. Can you please, Jonathan, turn on your audio?
Okay, estoy.
What's your favorite weather?
¿Digo algo de lo que dijo el hombre
No,
o...?
in your opinion, your personal opinion.
No.
What's
My
your...
personal opinion, my favorite weather is the cold weather because it's most comfortable for me.
Can you please mention two activities, just two activities that we can do or practice in a cold weather? For example, we can go camping. Yes, climbing mountain, go camping. What else? One more.
I can, I don't know, I drink chocolate.
Okay, what do you prefer? Hot chocolate or coffee?
Coffee.
With milk
coffee.
or without milk?
What? Without milk.
With milk or without milk?
Without milk.
Without milk. With sugar or without sugar?
Without sugar.
Ok, la diferencia entre with es que significa con, ¿verdad? Y without es sin, o sea, with coffee, con café, without coffee, sin café, en este caso. With sugar, con azúcar, without sugar, sin azúcar. Thank you so much. Jeremy, can you please turn on your audio? Marcelo, nos preparamos. Jeremy, in your opinion, what's your favorite weather?
I think sunny weather. Because I can go to the beach and I could take a lot of pictures in the beach.
Yeah.
And I like swim in the sea.
Can you please, Jeremy, excuse me, may I interrupt you? Can you please tell me, Jeremy, what kind of activities? Just mention if you want one or two activities. What kind of activities we can practice or do in a rainy day?
Watch TV or play video games.
Okay, perfect. That's it. Okay. Thank you. Perfect. Ok. Miren, hoy los paro porque si los dejo hablar, no me alcanza el tiempo. Marcelo, voy contigo y vamos al tercer video. Ok, Marcelo. In your opinion, question number 2. What's your favorite weather? Rainy, sunny, cloudy?
Cloudy.
Oh, yes. I love cloudy days too. Why do you like cloudy days? ¿Por qué te gustan los días nublados? Why do you like cloudy days?
Because the temperature is good.
Yes, perfect.
It is neither hot.
Yes, yes,
cold.
totally agree. Can you please,
It's
Marcelo,
normal.
tell me what kind of activities we can do or practice in a sunny day?
It's good play video games.
Okay. What else?
Play soccer sometimes.
Yeah, perfect.
And eat.
And eat. Thank you. Perfect. Thank you, Marcelo. Ok, estudiantes, nos preparamos para el tercer video y comienzo con Dani. Ok, vamos con el tercero. Is it the third one? Yes.
Listening practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. You ready? So today, I'm going to talk about pets. This is a fun topic because many people have pets and like animals. Let's start with dogs, since dogs are the most common pets. In the US, so many people have dogs. You can see and hear dogs everywhere. When I was younger, my family had many dogs. Some of them were big and some of them were small. They were all different kinds of dogs. I always liked our big dogs more. They were smart and fun. Our small dogs were cute, but they weren't very smart. All of our dogs loved to play. They wanted to play all day. I like dogs, but now I don't want to have dogs. If you have dogs, you need to spend a lot of time with them. They need a lot of attention. In the US, people treat their dogs very well. They give them a lot of attention and they play with them a lot. Okay, now let's talk about cats. Some people like cats more than dogs, but I don't. I don't like cats at all. Actually, I'm allergic to cats, so I stay away from them. Many people like cats because they're independent. They don't need a lot of attention like dogs do. So, if you have a cat, it's easy. Also, cats are funny animals. There are many videos of cats doing very funny things. My family never had cats though. What about you? Do you prefer cats or dogs? Okay.
Danny, what about you? Do you prefer dogs or cats?
In my case, I prefer cats
Okay, why?
because they don't have many attention and they are independent. They like to play and
Mm-hmm.
they are so lovely.
Okay, thank you so much. Marcela, in your opinion, nos preparamos, Julie. What do you prefer, dogs or cats?
I love dogs. I don't like cats
Why?
because dogs are very smart,
Mm-hmm.
intelligent, and faithful,
Mm-hmm.
and you can play with dogs and cats. I think it's are independentes,
More independable?
more independable, and you always don't need some attention.
Yes. It's totally different with dogs. Thank you. Julie, in your opinion, what do you prefer, dogs or cats?
I prefer I prefer dogs
Why?
because I'm sweet and
Mm-hmm.
faithful. Me dijo que significaba
Yes.
fiel, ¿verdad?
Yes.
And sweet and
Mm-hmm.
very, very love.
Okay,
Dan mucho amor
yes, they are
incondicional.
so they are unconditional loves. Thank you so much. Okay, continue with the video.
Okay, now let's talk about other types of pets. In the US, some people like to have small pets, like hamsters or guinea pigs. These animals live in cages, so they're easy pets to have. You just need to feed them and clean their cage. I don't think these pets are very fun. They're a little boring, in my opinion. But many people prefer these types of pets. I've never had a hamster or guinea pig before, but I ate a guinea pig when I was in Peru. In some countries, guinea pigs are food, not pets. Other types of pets include birds, bunny rabbits, fish, and reptiles. I had 3 fish when I was younger. 2 of these fish died pretty fast, but one of the fish lived for several years. Fish are boring pets, though. When I was very young, my family had a gecko. I liked to watch this gecko eat. It ate live crickets and worms. That was a cool pet. In the US, there are many animal shelters. An animal shelter is a place that takes care of animals that don't have owners. Most of these animals are dogs, of course. If you go to an animal shelter, you can adopt these animals if you want. My family adopted several dogs from these animal shelters.
Christian, welcome. What's your opinion about people that like to adopt animals?
In my opinion, the people adopt animals is a good action because the streets animal are sad and how do you say desprotegidos? English, homeless.
Homeless dogs or homeless cats.
Yeah, homeless dogs and cats.
I have a question for you, Christian. Would you like to adopt a dog or a cat from the street?
Yeah, I'm adopted a cat in 2018.
Wow. Okay. Okay, thank you. Perfect. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Danny, in your opinion, according to the question number 3, in your opinion, y se prepara Karina. How important is to have pets for you?
For me, it's very important because we can learn to take care animals. We can learn about them, their likes, dislikes, how to, what's to what,
Okay.
no, what kind of food
what,
they
yes.
eat.
Okay. Do you have pets?
Yes, I have a cat.
One cat. Is a boy or a girl?
It's boy.
It's a boy. How old is your cat?
He's 3.
He's 3 years old. He's a puppy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. So, Jeremy, in your opinion, how important is to have pets for you? Y Jasmine, nos preparamos.
I think it's very important because we have to take care of the animals.
Do you have pets?
Yes.
What kind of pets do you have?
I have a dog and a cat.
Okay. Okay. So,
yes.
How old is your dog? It's a boy or a girl?
It's boy.
It's a boy. How old is your dog?
1 year, I think.
What? Okay, and what about the cat?
I don't know.
You don't, okay, nice, okay. Jasmine, related with the question number 3, how important is to have a pets? How important is to have pets for you? Y se prepara Karina, por favor.
Okay, teacher, in my opinion, it's very important. It's therapeutic.
Yes, for kids, especially for kids. Well, for kids and for adults.
Yes. Both for team, okay? It's a good company.
Do you have pets?
Actually, I have 3 turtles.
Oh, really?
Turtles, little turtles.
Little turtles. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Yasmin. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry for the time, but I'm going to continue with Karina. You are the last one. Related to the question number 3, Kari, how important is to have pets for you?
For me, it's very important because it is a responsibility that we can have.
Yes.
In addition to the fact that the animals are comfortable. In addition to being very affectionate and some very furry, and I make me happy.
And they make me happy.
And they make me happy.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. Vamos con el último listening, señores. Y en este caso, aquí este listening sí va para todos. Aquí van a participar todos. Y la pregunta última, de acuerdo al audio que vamos a escuchar ahorita es, in your opinion, how important is to have a good salary? Nos vamos a despedir en este caso, porque ya son casi las 8:10, nos vamos a despedir en este caso con, ¿qué tan importante es tener un buen salario? Primero me va a responder esa pregunta y de ahí me va a decir de qué trata el último audio que les voy a poner ahorita. Please pay attention.
Listening practice video. You can use this video to practice your listening and comprehension as I speak. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel, click on the bell, and follow us on Instagram. You ready? So today, I'm gonna talk about jobs. This is a really common topic because most adults have a job or some type of work. Let's talk about the different types of jobs that people have.
¿Cuál es el tema del video?
Jobs, different jobs.
Different jobs, o sea, diferentes trabajos.
One common type of job is a part-time job.
¿Qué es un part-time job?
Trabajo de medio tiempo.
Un trabajo de medio tiempo, muy bien.
A part-time job is a job where you work fewer hours. I had part-time jobs when I was younger. I worked part-time at a clothing store, at a restaurant, and at my university.
¿Cuáles son los lugares donde él ha trabajado medio tiempo?
Restaurante.
University.
Ajá, ¿en?
Una tienda de ropa. Creo
En
que
una
dijo.
tienda de ropa. Clothing store.
Many students have part-time jobs. They study in the morning and work in the evening. I did this when I was a student. In the US, many teenagers get a job when they're in high school. I got my first job when I was 17. I was in my last year of high school. I worked at a clothing store called Hollister.
¿Su primer trabajo a qué edad fue?
Los 17.
17 años.
¿A dónde?
In a
Hollister.
Clothing store. Una tienda de ropa.
Didn't like that job, but I liked earning money. Some of my classmates worked at fast food restaurants like McDonald's. I also had...
Ojo, no se dice McDonald's. Nosotros los latinos decimos McDonald's. La pronunciación correcta es McDonald's. McDonald's.
Oh.
Cuando vaya a Estados Unidos, porque por fe pueden ir, cuando vayan a Estados Unidos, no vayan a decir, mire McDonald's, McDonald's, ¿ok?
Had a part-time job when I was in college. When I was in college, I worked at the university's dining hall. A dining hall is the place on a university campus where students eat.
¿Qué es un dining hall? ¿Qué es un dining hall?
Él dijo como que si es un lugar que donde los estudiantes universitarios comen.
O sea, viene siendo una
Cafetería.
cafetería. Teacher, ¿y por qué no dice cafetería, sino que dice dining hall? ¿Cuál es
Un
la
comedor.
diferencia? Excelente, pero hay otra cosa. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre un dining hall y una cafetería?
Comida.
Teacher, son las mismas, en los dos venden comida. Yes, please tell me, what's the difference between dining hall and cafeteria?
I think dining hall have a different type of food, and that and
No.
cafeteria only coffee and postre, ¿cómo se dice?
And dessert.
No.
O al revés.
No, it is not. No, it is not the opposite. Okay.
Teacher,
Yes, tell me.
cafetería it's como public.
Yes.
Y el
dining hall
it's a
sí.
universities, jobs.
So it's for es para.
It's for
it's for,
students
ajá.
and employees.
Excelente. No, just it's for students.
Ajá.
Así, simple. O sea, la cafetería, hey, vamos a la cafetería. La cafetería es así como que vamos a comprar. Dining hall. O sea, ustedes me van a decir, dice, pero sí, aquí en El Salvador es lo mismo. Sí, pero yo le estoy enseñando inglés americano y la cultura de ellos es que el dining hall solamente es para los estudiantes, que ellos no pagan en este caso con dinero, sino que pagan con tickets. Entonces, para ellos es un dining hall. En el caso de cafetería, es como dijeron por ahí, public. Excelente, continue.
I worked as a cook and a dishwasher at my dining hall. I didn't like washing dishes. I liked cooking more than dishwashing. How about you? Have you ever had a part-time job? Okay, now let's talk about full-time jobs.
The opposite of Part-time es full-time. O sea, trabajo de tiempo completo. Full-time jobs.
In the US, people who have full-time jobs usually work 40 hours a week or more. Some people work a lot more, like 50 or 60 hours a week. For some full-time jobs, you need a college degree. For other full-time jobs, you don't need a degree. In the US, there are many different jobs available in different industries. Some examples of industries are finance, marketing, medicine, IT, and education. I work in the education industry because I'm a teacher. There are many good jobs in the US for people who don't have degrees. For example, you can be an electrician, a plumber, a truck driver, or many other things. People who have these jobs make good money in the US. Most salaries in America are high compared to other countries. Americans make a lot of money, but they have to spend a lot of money. Life is very expensive in the US. The normal schedule for full-time jobs is from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the US. However, some people start work earlier, like at 8 a.m., and other people end later, like at 6 p.m.
Okay, we're going to stop here for the time. Okay, you are going to answer the question, how important is to have a good salary? And then you are going to explain to me what the listening and audio was about. Well, in my opinion, how important is to have a good salary? Well, in our country, it's really important. If you are a single person, maybe you don't need to have a good salary because you don't have kids, you don't have to pay the bills, etc. But if you have kids or if you are married, in my opinion, I consider it's totally important because you have to pay the rent, you have to pay bills, you have to buy food, you have to pay the schools, universities, etc. But a good salary, it depends. In my opinion, and according to my experience, and this is true, according to my experience, if you speak English, you are going to have not a good salary, but you are going to have more opportunities to get a good job and then to have a good salary, okay? So, volunteer. Recuerde, usted puede participar. En este caso solamente es 1 minuto por persona. Y si usted gusta, puede quedarse en la clase. O si usted gusta, puede ir ya a descansar. Volunteer, please. 1 minute.
No, Jeremy.
Okay, Jeremy, please. The question and then explain the video. Thank you.
Okay. The video is about a man who talks about different jobs. He says that he's a very good teacher and he worked a part-time job in a restaurant and universities. And he says his first job is in clothing store. And he was 17, I think.
Yes, perfect, 17.
And he says some people start work very earlier because it's better. And
okay, please, Jeremy, stop now. 30 seconds over now. The question, in your opinion, how important is to have a good salary?
I think it's very important because for me, I wanna buy a lot of things, like I wanna build my house, and I would like buy my car or buy a lot of clothes, and I don't know.
Okay. Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, for me it's perfect. Thank you so much, Jeremy. See you on next Friday, or if you want, you can continue in class and listening to your partners, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, volunteer.
Jasmine.
Okay, thank you, Yasmin. Okay. Can you please answer the question first? In your opinion, Jasmine, how important is to have a good salary?
In my opinion, it's a good important. It's a very important the good salary.
Okay.
In my case, this is a base electrician.
En este caso, para poder decir nosotros, por ejemplo, facturas o, sí, hay otro nombre, facturas o recibos, esa es la palabra. Facturas o recibos se dice bills.
Bills.
A la gente en Estados Unidos dice los billes, dice la gente. Entonces, pero en este caso la correcta pronunciación es bills. Entonces, bills incluye the water bills, the electricity bills, the internet bills, school bills, todo eso incluye. Yes, please continue.
Okay, the bill pays me bills. The bills. My daughter's school. The food. My house. Whatever.
Do you spend money more on food or electricity or water bills?
Really in the food.
On food, okay. Why?
But I go to the super.
Okay, to the supermarket.
Supermarket, and my case or my account, it's 15, 16, and 1 or 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay, now, can you please, Jasmine, explain what the video is about? Do you understand the listening?
Yeah. The video is about a man employee. He knows that it's difficult to earn money, but it is in a city that pays well.
Uy, perdón, tenía apagado. Ok, ajá.
In some jobs.
Okay.
Only.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Jasmine. Good night. See you next Friday.
Night.
Okay,
Good night.
Kayla, are you ready?
Yes, teacher, I'm ready.
Okay, go.
In my opinion, the good salary is very important because the life is more quiet and we have more opportunity to buy a house, a car, and have other things.
Okay, and according to the video, can you explain what the listening is about?
The video is about different jobs. The first is part-time jobs. He said many students have a part-time jobs because they studying in the morning and go to the job in the afternoons. And then he talked about the
full-time jobs, and he said about the people works at 14 hours in the
Mm-hmm.
week. For example, in the industry. And yes,
Okay, thank you so much. Perfect. See you
thank
next
you.
Friday, okay?
See, teacher, bye.
Good night. Volunteer.
Me, teacher Karina.
Marcelo.
Okay. Karina, number
Yo, teacher.
1. Marcelo, number 2. And Marcela, number 3. Ok, Karina, voy contigo.
Okay. In my opinion, I think it is a very important since we can have a bank account for any situation.
Mhm.
Besides that, I can have more comfort in my house or have my own car and be independent.
Mhm. Okay.
Also be contributed for the expense of the house. That's it.
Mhm. Okay, thank you so much. Good night. See you next
Good night,
Friday. Well,
teacher.
not next Friday, this coming Friday. Good night.
Bye, teacher. Good
Bye.
night.
Okay, Marcelo, ready?
Hello. Yes.
Okay, go.
La pregunta.
Yes, if you want.
Okay, in my opinion, is important because you pay for the things you use. For example, water and house and school and food, etc.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah.
And can you please explain what the video is about? So you went, yes, can
Uh,
you please explain it?
he say that subscribe to his channel
Uh-huh.
and that that he worked in three jobs, a clothing
Mhm.
store, in a restaurant, and in high school. And
Mhm.
his first job was at 17 years old. He said that
Uh-huh.
people
Okay.
in the United States
Mhm.
have jobs and they
Mhm.
work 50 or 60 a week, and
Mhm.
that the jobs start at um, 8 or 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ya, stop. Yeah, perfect. Thank you, Marcelo. Muy bien, hijo. Nos vemos el viernes. See you.
Okay.
Good night.
Okay.
Okay. Marcela, please. Thank you.
Okay. Answer the question or
Yes, if you want, we can start with the question. How important is to have a good salary for you?
well, in my case, I think it's very important because the life in El Salvador is very expensive. For example, buy food, pay
Mm-hmm.
bills, buy car and house. And in my case, I want have a good salary because I give my mom many gifts for help the pay bills or uh, give a ticket, but if she travel around the world, I
Okay.
think
And now, can you please tell us what was the man talking about?
he's talking about different jobs, part-time jobs. If it's a job when teenagers want to job and studying at the same time. His first
Mhm.
eh, job is when I was 17 years old. Uh, jobs in a restaurant, clothing store called, called Hollister, and university. And he he talks full-time jobs. The people
Mhm.
in the United States jobs 4 years a week or 15, 16 hours in a week. If we
Okay.
is
Perfect.
okay.
Yeah, thank you. More than
Mhm.
1 minute. Thank you, Marce. See you
Teacher,
next
Thank you.
Friday,
Christian.
Andrea,
okay?
See you.
Okay. I don't know, Christian, ladies first or not?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, Andrea, you are number 1, Christian number 2. Okay, Andrea, go. If you
Thank
want,
you.
you can start with the, are you going to start with the question or to explain in the video?
the question.
Okay, perfect, go.
In my opinion, it's more important have a good salary because most uh high high cost. For example, the
Mm-hmm,
food, clothes, and the other things. Um,
mm-hmm,
there are professionals who don't. Come on, pardon, I'm sorry. Who don't have a good salary. In my
mm-hmm,
case, I want to earn a good salary because for this I study in the moment. Is
mm-hmm.
my personal opinion.
Perfect. And now, can you explain us what was the audio and listening about?
Uh, the video is about the man. He talks the about the different jobs. He works part time in a restaurant and como dijo era como dijo de la venta de ropa.
Clothing, ahí no, ahí
Clo-
sería venta de ropa, o sea, el lugar, clothing store.
in clothing stores. Okay. He starts work when had 17 years old. And
Mm-hmm.
only that.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Andrea. See
Thank
you
you.
this coming Friday.
You.
Good night. Christian, go.
Yes. In my opinion, teacher, have a good salary is very important for us in El Salvador because I can travel in the country or other country with the salary, a good salary. I I pay bills. I can buy a lot of food. Go out with my friends. Buy clothing, clothes. Sorry, and
Mm-hmm.
go to the cinema.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm single, and
Okay,
I can buy all for me.
nice.
Mhm. uh, that's it
Okay. And what about
for
the video?
my opinion. In the video is about a man. He is a teacher in a university. He talks about different jobs. He said when he was 17 years, he had a part job.
Mm-hmm.
He worked in a clothing store,
Mm-hmm.
and in the present he is a teacher in a university, and he had three part jobs: the clothing in the clothing store,
Mhm.
and a restaurant, and in in the university.
Okay, that's it. Thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
See you
Thank you,
this
teacher.
coming Friday. Good night, Christian.
Yes. Good night, teacher.
Thank you. Okay, we have, let me see who's missing, Genesis or Jonathan.
Yo,
Okay, Jonathan, go.
in my opinion, I have considered that have a good salary is important because we can buy more things, and in the future we will not have problems if is needed. And yeah, pero me equivoqué.
Uh-huh.
Or not any inconvenience. Algo así.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Can you
Yeah,
tell me
yeah, okay.
now what was the audio about?
The audio about the different jobs, the man, uh, he had a part job in a restaurant and university, and he had the first job where was in a store,
Mm-hmm.
and he works in dining hall
Mm-hmm.
in the university. In the full time, and now he work uh, English teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, perfect. Thank you,
Yeah, that's it.
Jonathan. See you next Friday, okay? Genesis, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, you are the last one. Please, go.
In my opinion, it's very important to have a good salary, even much more if you have family contribute and
Mm-hmm.
other things to pay, and to be able to buy a home of your own and become independent. And the video talk about of jobs. The man talk he start work, and
Mm-hmm.
when he have 17 years old, he
Mm-hmm.
works in a clothing store. He work part job in restaurant, universities, and a clothing store. The first word he have is a clothing store. The name is Hollister, and when he the college he working in university, and right now he is teacher in English in the USA. The salary is very good and the life very
Okay. Muy bien.